There we go. Okay, so today we're looking at Kristala. This is the demo version of this game that was updated about a month ago to match the modern development of the game. I promised the developer that I would do a review video on this one. However, my recordings over the last couple of weeks got corrupted. So I'm just gonna do it on stream, see where it goes, see what we got. So what is Kristala? Kristala is a Souls-like fantasy genre game where you have to collect crystals to level up your character, and the movement you're going to see is a little more towards the combat is very close to Souls style game combat, but the movement is closer to an Assassin's Creed. It's got a lot of stealth and sneaky stuff and whatnot. It's really cool. But first we're going to create a new character. Now, we can go through this a little bit, and we're going to pick ourselves a class. We have the warrior, which has great sword and heavy armor. We have the knight, which is sword and shield. Now, I played a little bit with sword and shield. That's actually not too bad. The assassin is light armor and claws. I definitely played with that. That was the other mechanic I played with, was the claws. The shaman is great sword and light armor. The mage is sword and board, and the spellblade is the claws. I think it was the spellblade that I played the first time through. No, it was assassin, because my highest stat was finesse. In this case, I think I'll go with the... Let's go with the warrior this time around. That'd be like the best choice here. And then we have a couple of clans to choose from. Let's see. Mistletoe Dart and a Roar. That's interesting. This one here is a Drain Life and a Blood Spray. Those are interesting. And this one here has the Ice Punch and the Crystal Archery. Now, I didn't get far enough to see Crystal Archery. Did see the Ice Punch. So I'll go with a different class this time around. Let's go with... And let's go with Mr. Art. Let's do that. And then let's see what we have for colors here. Does it really matter? I mean, I kind of like some of these. Let's have a look around. Okay, give it a second for the markings to actually pull in, because some of them don't pull in right away. Standard Orange Tabby. Oh, this is a brown mancoon. This is the hairless white. Gray mancoon. That is an orange mancoon. That is a light orange mancoon. Dark orange with white orange hose. I kind of like that. This is the other one that I did, the two-toned cat. So let's go with this one. And then body, we have a type A, type B. Honestly, I like to type B. Voice. Female-ish voice and a male-ish voice. So let's go with the female-ish voice. The cat in the orange, oopsie, ORNG fur is a cute and cuddly kitty. And yes, this goes on for basically forever. At least it did in the prior run. I think that tune has been updated since then, but we'll see. Future me from editing. Yes, they do keep the titles, and they are very long. You can see both of them. Cute and cuddly kitty, where we can love her to death, and she will still rise again with additional lives. There's an eye in that one. Additional lives. She has over 9 of them and will use all of them to scratch your face off. This is just a lovely test of how long we can write this field. And we'll go with that. Browse your character. Yes. Yes. Okay, so we have 3 difficulties to play. Pet, Stray, and Feral. Feral is not an option in the demo. So we'll go on normal just so you can see how difficult the game is. Talk to our dude.
Why, hello there. Yeah, I am Atreus Stone, leader of the Ruxaka. Yeah, and you are? Ah, yes, the new initiate. It's a pleasure meeting you. You must be from somewhere or elsewhere, I'm sure. But welcome, welcome. Before you, I bear a legendary task, set forth in days of yore by Elaria of the Nisaga. To become Ruxaka, you must first embark upon a proving journey to each of the 6 clans. Stand judgment before the Sacred Kristals. Such is your trial. I've arranged for a ranger to accompany you in your travels through Dalamace, though it seems he has not yet arrived. You might seek him out westward at his Jakanda lookout. He goes by the name Dibar. Return you then to these gates and find me in Nisa when you are ready for your first judgment. Safe travels, Ruxaka.
So, this guy, he's actually really cool looking. The developers designed him really well. Very happy with the design of everything. There are a lot of different design elements. These fountains are how you save and heal. So if you've played a Soulsborn game, this is your fireplace or campfire. No big deal there. Now, these plant creatures are pretty cool. They're just like trees in the shapes of cats. It's kind of interesting. So you can walk onto targets as per normal. There's one of them. This sword does a lot of damage, as you can tell. But that's because it's a strength-based weapon. And we have really high strength. When you level up, you can apply points accordingly. And I will show you that once we actually get there. Yeah, helps to pay attention. The wall jumps aren't... The wall jumps like that are not the smoothest. Though compared to some of the other games I've played recently, still smooth in some of them, so. Some of them are terrible wall jumping. Alright, so deflect is on the right. And you got to learn the timing of each weapon. Since I haven't used this one before, I haven't learned the timing on it yet. Okay, but I'll get there. Just a matter of what the timing looks like. So, equipment. On our equipment, you can come here and find your equipment that you can wear. In this case, this one gives a heavy armor, which we want to wear, and gives us a good choice. You have 2 different loadouts, and down here you have 2 different customs. So you can have a bunch of items down here you can use, and then you have a bunch of items over here. This is stub bogged. So you have to actually click on it in order to see what it is. Extended favor or whatever. So that's still bugged. Not a big deal. Alright, so balance takedowns, when you get them down far enough. Yeah, get away from that. This guy's not gonna make it. Yeah. Ah! Couldn't get to R fast enough. Like I said, I will die lots. But, what do I gotta do, see? And if you like, Soulsborn or like Assassin's Creed games, then this is like right up your alley. Because it's a mix of both. You got the stealth mechanics. You've got the brute force mechanics. There's lots of options. You just have to learn how to play. Once you get the rules down, you're okay. So that's the next area to go to. We don't want to go that way. We want to go this way. What? Back from the other side. Okay, so there is a door here. Which works for me. Okay, grab more favor. Not really interested in favor right now. A Legum coin, which are cool. Okay. So nothing up here. But we do have those guys. Now, one's got a gun, the other one's got a sword. And I have no way of sneaking into these guys. See? Ouch. Yeah. Come over here. I mean, I could have shot him with the poison dart if I had mana. Should do a little bit, so. But not a lot. There we go. Going on up. We are what now? There's our... jump over an unaware enemy and press F to perform an aerial takedown. That one is actually a hard one to pull off, believe it or not. It's not as easy as you would think. Alright, so if we come here and we grab these. What's that? It's up arrow. These are obnoxious and hard to work with. But they're useful. They work. Okay, so we leveled up and we can pick a stat. Now, we are a strength vitality build by default. So we're probably going to want to go with, continue with that. Let's go with damage. I got 2 points, so we'll do 2 into strength. And then we come over to spell tree. Okay, this requires the orbs, which we don't get yet. And we don't get any of this yet. That's kind of stuff that you'll get into in the main game. We don't have that. And we don't have that. This area over here is a little troublesome. Because you have this guy with the chainsaws. And there's actually another one back there in the corner. You can barely see him. You can go in there, but if this guy's still here, it ain't gonna do any good. Because you're gonna run into this guy on the way out, and it's gonna be like, painful. Now this guy, with the chainsaw, actually can climb. But if you can get him over here. He's glitched too, apparently. There's my corpse. I know this is over here. But okay. So I didn't know this was over here. But I'll take it. Don't get me wrong. And we'll give the boss a shot. Give it 1 or 2 tries. And if we can make it, great. If not, we'll see how it goes. Yeah, I see it. Too far away for this one. Yep. Yep. Ah! Okay, so the spell will not stun. That's one thing I want to check to see if the spell would stun. Because you can stun with your block. But stunning with the spell is a bit trickier. I think there's a few times that you can do that. Or if you use the spell on him at just the right time, it'll actually break whatever animation he's in. At least the Ice Punch was able to do that. So I'm assuming this one could too. It's just a matter of which one. Final commentary. I do enjoy the game. It's going to be a very good, very fun game when it's all said and done. They are currently working through the different zones. I don't remember how far they are. I think based on what I've seen, the game is somewhere around halfway. Maybe a little more. I am very encouraged by it. I highly would recommend it if you have interest in this style of game, going over and doing the, at least watch if you don't pre-order, because you can pre-order for and do the early access. So I'll have all that in the description of both this video and the shorter summary video, which I will have up in the next day or so. So overall, graphics good, gameplay solid. The demo is a little wonky in some of the controls, but I think that'll get ironed out as the game gets closer to completion. And overall, very satisfactory. So thank you for dropping in. Thank you for viewing this video, and I will see you next time. Let me know if you want to see anything else or more.